Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I'd do a little roundup of the kind of new makeup bits that I picked up over the last couple of months and kind of give my overall thoughts on them now that I've been using them for a bit. I've done a few first impressions on some of these, but I thought I'd do a little roundup of the stuff I've got. So I don't have too many products to share, but I'll jump straight in. I'll probably do it in the order that I got them in. So I'll start with skincare. So I picked up the little Naturissimo kits. This was the Glow kit. So it came with about 6 products. Now some of those I have now used up. Some of them I still have on the go. So the ones that I used up were the Pie Cleansing Oil, which I've used before. I really like it. It breaks up makeup really nicely and makes your skin feel very nice afterwards. It's not too heavily scented, all natural ingredients, so good for the skin, and yeah, that's a product that I really enjoyed, and I will try and remember to buy a big size of that. Kind of what I'm using at the moment is the Body Shop Chamomile Oil. It's kind of one of my go-tos, but I do want to pick that Pie one back up and use it because yeah, it's really, really nice on the skin. In this little kit, which I don't have anymore, are the 100% Pure the under eye masks. They, again, I kind of managed to use them a few times, but in some like moisturiser and oils on them, because they're kind of like a silicone type mask, so I kind of added my own skincare to it to act as the mask, and yeah, really nice. You can only get about maybe, I think you only really get 4 uses out of the actual mask itself by adding other products. Yeah, it worked really nicely. I find them actually a lot more comfortable under the eyes than some of the more thinner eye masks you can get, and actually you can store those ones in the fridge and they feel really nice under the eyes. And then the final product that I used up from this kit is, it was a Caudalie Essence Toner, I believe it was called. That one was okay. I probably won't repurchase that one. It did make my skin feel quite nice, but it wasn't anything exciting, and I'm still not 100% sure whether Caudalie is a cruelty-free brand, so I'm not so sure whether to pick it up again because of that as well. It was nice to try, but I think I wasn't blown away by it, so I probably won't use that one again. The products that I do still have left over are the Oskia little capsules. I keep forgetting, you only got about 7 in these, and I keep forgetting to use them, which is why I've still got 2 left. These actually are really nice, and I probably would pick them up again. So I'll probably pick these up over the Caudalie product. I find these did a lot more to the skin, even though I didn't use them consistently. Kind of the really moisturised the skin, made it feel really nice and smooth, and really just really nice to work with. And I like they come in little capsules, so you use the right amount as well and not waste product. So yeah, so I'm actually quite tempted to pick up some more of these. These were really nice. A little bit of the Well Elder Skin Food. I did start using this every so often because it is a very thick, rich cream. Then actually using as a daily moisturiser, it was a bit too heavy on my skin. So I kind of used it when I was getting those slightly drier days. I used it more as like at night, so it had time to settle into the skin whilst I was sleeping. I definitely think I will pick up some more of this, because I think when it comes to winter this will be really nice and really beneficial, and because you can put it on the body as well. I tend to use it, because I only had a small one, I did tend to use it for the face. So I think I definitely will pick up another one, but as I said, it's not like an everyday moisturiser, I don't think, 'cause it's so thick. And I mean, it really does moisturise the skin, but if you're someone who's oily, it's definitely not one that you want to use every day. I guess if you're very dry, it would be perfect, but yeah, really like this product. It's just only used on certain occasions. The final product from that kit, which actually I haven't used since I tested this out, just because I haven't done any face masks recently. It's the Evolve Organic Beauty Gold Face Mask. I used it, Jamie used it. It was really nice on the skin. We've been busy, we haven't really been doing many kind kind of masks, pump sessions in the evening. So I haven't actually used this again. So from the first impression, we both really liked it. We're yet to use it again, so it's kind of a bit hard to get my final thoughts on this one. But from first impressions, we really liked it, and our skin felt really good afterwards. And it was quite a nice thick formula. It wasn't messy. It is one that you just wash off, but it washed off pretty easy. So yeah. So I've got 4 products left, and these are more makeup products. So the first one, which you would have seen me use, is the e.l.f. Contour Wand, Halo Contour Wand. I have mine in fair light. I, up until this point, hadn't contoured in a very, very long time. Contouring is not really my thing. I prefer adding a little bit of bronzer to warm the skin, and adding blusher. But actually contouring, don't really do. And I always found, for my fair skin, contour shades to be too warm. I saw Alexandra and Nell try this one. I tried it out, and I really liked it. It's very, very forgivable on the skin. Like, it blends really nicely, but it makes a difference. I almost feel like you can put a few drops on, blend it out, and it almost looks like it disappears on the skin, but you can definitely tell when you go to different angles that it's made a difference. I will actually, I realise I haven't got any on today, which is silly because I should have showcased it. But I'll demonstrate now. And I just do a few dots. I like using I like using this brush for it because it's quite a nice dense brush. And I like blending it out with this one. Blends out like a dream and almost looks undetectable on the skin, but then you can definitely see that shadow that it's creating. So a really nice product. I don't use it on an everyday basis. It's just one when I'm doing a bit more of a fuller face. I think it looks really nice. I don't use it so much on the forehead because I actually prefer to warm up the forehead as opposed to add a shadow there. I tend to use it a little bit under my lip just to give a bit of a bigger bottom lip, and occasionally on the jawline, but if I am going to use it, it's mainly on the kind of cheekbone areas. I'm still not someone who's like an avid contourer. I use it occasionally. I think the product itself is super pretty and forgivable and really easy to use. And I think the shade, I really like this shade because it does create more of a shadow on the skin. So really, really lovely. Next up, one I got for my birthday, and I've used it a few times I think on here, and it's the Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil. I have this in the shade Hope, a really pretty pink. I have got it on my lips now, so a really nice soft subtle oil, a touch of colour, which I think is really pretty. And actually I find, because obviously if you eat, you drink, the oil will naturally start to disappear, but you'll still be left with a pretty tint. And depending on the shade you use, but for this shade for me, it gives a very natural finish to the lips when the oil disappears. Obviously they've got like the Joy version, like I've got the blush, that probably a bit more noticeable, but for this shade of pink for me, it's very natural on the lips and it creates like a nice natural tint after the oil has disappeared if you're eating and drinking. I think these are really pretty, they're really comfortable on the lips, don't feel sticky because they are more oil based. And yeah, I really like them. I think these are really pretty. Next up, one that I basically got nothing left of. Now I did do a first impressions of this, but the video came out really bad, and I don't think I've really showcased it in my videos. And it's the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Mister. Don't really tend to use misters. I heard a lot of good things about this one, so that's why I wanted to pick it up. I think I was picking up this at the time and another one of my e.l.f. Halo Glows, so I thought, well, I've heard lots about it, I'll try it at the same time. I actually really like this. This not only holds makeup in place, but it also doesn't allow the makeup to break up. Because that's the thing I find with me. It's not that my makeup doesn't last on me, but because I do have a slightly oily T-zone, sometimes it can just break up the product. I don't mind the slight shine come through, but I don't want it to break up the product. With this will not allow products to break up on my skin if my oils do decide to creep through. Really nice, really thin mist, and I did use it a bit on a daily basis and stopped because I was using too much and using up too quickly. So I do stick to this more when I'm doing a bit more of a full face, going out for evening, for dinner, whatever it may be. But yeah, I really like this face mist actually, and I think it works really nicely. And the final product, I think I will have, there's a bit more of a dedicated video coming up soon to this. I picked up the Kosas Airbrow in the shade medium. I've used the Kosas Airbrow in clear, loved it. I just thought I wanted to pick up a more tinted one, more so when I'm just doing a kind of an everyday look or not really wearing makeup, where I just want to add a bit more tint to my eyebrows, maybe give a bit more shape but without filling them in. This is a great alternative. I've used it only a couple of times. I think it works really nicely. I'm always a bit nervous about tinted eyebrow gels, about them being messy, but the stopper kind of really does get rid of the excess. You can do that, and it's quite a nice thin brush. I tend to start mid-brow outwards, so most of the product goes there, and then whatever's left over and then start to bring to the front. It just helps me even out the product distribution, not creating too heavy a brow. And it holds the brows in place. It won't create like a soap brow if that's what you're after, but it does hold the brows in place and creates a nice brow. I'm more of a structured brow person. I'm not really into the kind of soap brow look, and this works perfectly for me. So yeah, I really like this product. Like I said, I've only used it a few times, the tinted version obviously, but I think it's going to be a nice little product. So that's this video. It's very quick, very short. I don't tend to buy a lot of products on a regular basis, and over the last few months I have bought a fair few. In my opinion, a fair few. For me, this is a fair few. So I just wanted to give a little roundup of the products that I've purchased, what I thought of them, and whether I recommend them. And to be honest, I mean, the e.l.f. products I would definitely recommend. Love e.l.f. actually. The Rare Beauty Oil, really would recommend. The brow gel, and then in terms of skincare, it's more so, well, this moisturiser, but like I said, more for every so often, not a daily moisturiser. I mean, if you're dry skin, it's going to be perfect. Like I said, I think I'm going to pick up some more of these. These were really nice. The cleanser was really nice. Quarterly, I'll leave that one, I think. And I'm yet to kind of play with this a bit more, but from what I played with this is actually really nice. So yeah, so just a really quick video, a roundup of what I've been buying recently, my final thoughts on them, or my overall thoughts on them. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've bought recently and what you thought of them. Have you tried any of these products and what have you thought of them? And any recommendations you have for me to try some new products. But I really hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any future request videos down below, and I'll see you all in my next video.